Welcome to LearnEnglishPodcast.com. I'm Wason, your host and English teacher with over 10 years of experience. Today, we're exploring a powerful technique to improve your fluency, pronunciation, and confidence called shadowing. Stick around, and you'll learn how to sound more natural in English.
Hi everyone, I'm Lydia, your co-host. Shadowing involves listening to native English speakers and immediately echoing their words, matching rhythm, stress, and intonation. This practice trains your brain and mouth to work together in real time, helping you think and speak in English without translating.
First, let's define shadowing. It's more than repeating words. It's copying a speaker's exact pronunciation, speed, and tone as soon as you hear the sentence. By shadowing, you internalize natural speech patterns, which makes your own speech effortless and spontaneous, much like a real conversation.
There are three main shadowing styles. Immediate shadowing requires you to repeat words the moment you hear them, perfect for building fluency. Delayed shadowing lets you pause and then echo, ideal for processing new vocabulary. Slow audio shadowing uses reduced playback speed to master tricky sounds carefully.
Immediate shadowing is like an echo exercise. You hear, "I'm going to grab coffee," and you repeat, "I'm going to grab coffee," right away. This style challenges you but accelerates your ability to mimic authentic contractions and natural phrasing, such as gonna and wanna, common in American English.
Delayed shadowing gives you a moment to process. Listen to a phrase, pause, then repeat. For example here, "Can you help me?" Pause and then say, "Can you help me?" This style is beginner-friendly, offering time to understand vocabulary, sentence structure, and intonation before speaking.
Slow audio shadowing plays content at about 75% speed. This helps you catch every nuance, like the American R in water or the subtle flap in butter. Slowed speech lets you focus on vowel length, consonant clarity, and melodic patterns, building a solid pronunciation foundation.
The primary goal of shadowing is to shift your brain to think in English. Instead of translating, you hear "I wanna go" and echo it instantly. Over time, your brain forms direct English associations, reducing pauses and hesitation and enabling you to respond naturally during real conversations.
A significant benefit of shadowing is improved pronunciation. When you echo native speakers, you absorb word stress and intonation. Practice minimal pairs like record, noun versus record, verb, noticing stress differences. Mastering these can drastically enhance clarity and help native listeners understand you better.
Shadowing also boosts listening skills. By focusing on every syllable and nuance, you train your ears for authentic English. For instance, hearing, "Could you explain that again?" with rising intonation prepares you to recognize questions. As your comprehension improves, so does your confidence in dialogues.
For content selection, choose learner-friendly podcasts such as BBC Learning English or Voice of America. They offer clear pronunciation and moderate pacing. As you advance, incorporate authentic podcasts like NPR's This American Life for diverse accents and real-world topics, challenging your comprehension further.
Audiobooks are excellent for shadowing. Try classics like The Little Prince or Charlotte's Web with synchronized text. As you read along, shadow the narrator's pronunciation and pacing. Example, "And now here is my secret," repeats, until you match tone and rhythm, solidifying your speech patterns.
YouTube offers countless opportunities. Use channels like TEDx Talks or Crash Course with accurate subtitles. Activate closed captions and shadow phrases like, "My life's purpose is discovery." Pause to echo every word precisely. This method integrates vocabulary acquisition and pronunciation practice in one engaging format.
Movies and TV shows provide natural conversational English. Begin with sitcoms like Friends or films like The King's Speech. Adjust playback speed to your level. When Joey says, "How you doin'?" notice the casual vowel reduction and relaxed tone, then mimic to capture authentic spoken style.
Step 1. Choose clear, engaging audio at your level. If it's too advanced, frustration can derail progress. Pick topics you love, tech, cooking, or pop culture, to maintain motivation. Enjoyment fuels consistency, making daily practice a habit rather than a chore in your learning journey.
Step 2. Listen passively first. Don't speak, just absorb meaning, rhythm, and tone. This primes your brain, mapping sentence structures before you engage. Passive listening builds comprehension, preparing you to shadow effectively with confidence and accuracy in the next stage.
Step 3. Shadow immediately. As soon as you hear a sentence, echo it aloud, matching pace and stress. Don't pause or correct yourself midstream. The goal is fluidity. If you miss a word, keep going. Emphasize continuous speaking, as it trains your brain to process English in real time.
Step 4. Adjust playback speed if full speed feels overwhelming. Many apps let you slow audio to around 0.75x. Reducing speed helps you catch details and maintain accuracy. Gradually increase speed as you improve, ultimately shadowing at original speed to perfect natural fluency.
Step 5. Repeat the same clip multiple times. Each repetition deepens muscle memory and listening accuracy. By the third or fourth repetition, you'll notice smoother pitch, better timing, and fewer hesitations. Repetition transforms challenging sentences into comfortable speech patterns.
Step 6. Record yourself shadowing and compare with the original. Use your phone or recording app. Listen carefully to stress, tone, and rhythm differences. Identify specific areas for improvement, then practice those lines until your recording matches the native speakers as closely as possible.
Common mistake: speaking too fast without understanding. Sprinting through words undermines retention. Fix: pause the audio, clarify meaning, then echo. Ask yourself, what does nuance mean in this context? This reflection deepens comprehension and reinforces vocabulary while practicing pronunciation.
Another mistake: mumbling. Some learners rush without opening their mouths or articulating consonants clearly. Fix: exaggerate mouth movements, speak slightly louder, and record. Listening back reveals mumbles. Focus on clarity of challenging consonants like in think until they sound crisp.
Skipping difficult words is a pitfall. Ignoring words like entrepreneur or miscellaneous slows progress. Fix: pause the audio, look up pronunciation, break words into syllables, practice until comfortable, then resume shadowing. Confronting difficult words builds comprehensive pronunciation skills.
Shadowing flatly without matching intonation is common. English is melodic, with rises and falls. Fix: trace speaker's intonation with your finger, humming the pitch pattern before speaking. This kinesthetic approach helps you internalize melody and replicate it accurately.
Giving up too soon limits gains. Shadowing requires consistent effort. Fix: commit to daily practice for at least 7 days before judging progress. Even professional speakers refine accents over years. Patience and perseverance yield substantial improvement over time.
You are watching a video, learnenglishpodcast.com. Remember our channel name as you practice shadowing daily. Keep this episode accessible, replay sections that challenge you, and remind yourself why you began this journey towards English fluency.
Adopt the right mindset. Treat shadowing like a workout routine. Short, consistent sessions beat occasional marathons. 5 minutes every morning, like brushing your teeth, builds a habit. Consistency over volume ensures ongoing progress and prevents burnout in the learning process.
Shadowing is a 2-in-1 exercise, listening and speaking simultaneously. You get real-time feedback from the audio and self-monitoring through recording. It's like having a personal coach available 24/7, guiding your pronunciation, rhythm, and overall speech confidence.
Shadowing breaks the translation habit. Instead of thinking in your native language, you process and respond directly in English. Over time, your brain forms automatic pathways, enabling you to understand and speak English rapidly without internal translation delays.
Use transcripts and subtitles for guidance. Ask, "Where can I find the transcript?" Having text to follow along boosts comprehension of unfamiliar expressions. Practice passages until they feel natural, then move on to fresh content to keep your skills growing.
When you turn on closed captions, you can shadow phrases like, "Get my act together," with full context. Example: Joey's "How you doin'" gains meaning when seen in subtitles. Aligning visual text with audio cements pronunciation and contextual usage.
Now, let's introduce our 7-day shadowing challenge. Choose a 20-second clip you love, listen once without shadowing, then shadow 5 minutes daily for a week. Record on day 1, then again on day 7 to evaluate your progress and celebrate improvements.
Keep a practice journal. Write the date, clip title, challenging words, and daily reflections. Document improvements, track patterns where you excel or struggle. Journaling strengthens memory, reinforces learning, and gives you a clear record of progress over time. Review entries weekly for insights.
Celebrate small wins. Whether mastering a phrase, completing daily shadowing, or noticing clearer pronunciation, acknowledge achievements. Reward yourself. Share your success with a friend or post on social media. Positive reinforcement keeps motivation high and turns practice into a rewarding habit.
Let's summarize today's episode. What shadowing is: 3 styles, 6 practice steps, content suggestions, common mistakes with fixes, the 7-day challenge, practical tips for consistency, and benefits for pronunciation, fluency, listening, and confidence. Use these tools as a roadmap for improving your spoken English. Enjoy your learning journey ahead.
Review the main points. Shadowing trains your brain to think in English, matching intonation, stress, and rhythm. Choose appropriate content. Practice daily, avoid common pitfalls, record yourself, and use transcripts. Commit to the 7-day challenge to witness real progress in your English speaking skills.
Next, explore additional resources. Learner-focused apps like Elsa Speak, Speechify, and Fluent U. Download podcasts from reputable sources, subscribe to English newsletters, and join online forums. A diverse toolbox ensures you can practice shadowing with fresh material that keeps you engaged.
If you have questions, refer to our FAQ section on learnenglishpodcast.com. Topics include troubleshooting playback speed, selecting difficulty levels, and recording techniques. We update FAQs regularly based on listener feedback to keep guidance practical and relevant.
Overcoming plateaus. If improvement stalls, switch up shadowing materials. Try songs with clear lyrics, interview clips, or news broadcasts. Challenging content prevents boredom and fosters adaptability. Plateaus signal it's time to diversify resources and push your comfort zone slightly.
Practice shadowing with a friend or study partner. Take turns echoing each other's recordings, giving feedback on stress, intonation, and clarity. Collaborative shadowing promotes accountability, social connection, and constructive critique, making practice sessions more enjoyable and effective.
Use mobile apps for on-the-go practice. Apps like Pocket Casts or Overcast allow speed adjustment and bookmarking. Load your favorite audio clips, shadow during commutes or breaks, and log sessions. Frequent short sessions add up to significant progress over time.
Integrate shadowing into daily routines. Shadow your morning news briefing, a recipe tutorial, or a motivational speech. Consistency is key. The more contexts you apply, the more natural English becomes. You'll find yourself thinking in English throughout your day.
Track progress quantitatively by counting accurate shadowed sentences per session. Set weekly goals, like shadowing 50 sentences accurately, and reward yourself when you hit targets. Quantified progress keeps you motivated and highlights areas needing extra focus.
Establish clear goals. Define your target pronunciation features, daily shadowing time, and content types. Goals anchor your practice, maintain focus, and facilitate measurable improvements. Revisit and adjust goals monthly to reflect growth and evolving needs.
Identify and break bad habits. If you consistently drop word endings or misplace stress, note it in your journal. Focus practice segments specifically on those issues using targeted clips until you overcome the habit.
Self-assessment drives improvement. Regularly listen to recordings from the first and latest sessions. Compare side by side to notice subtle gains in rhythm, stress, and clarity. This reflective approach guides future practice focus effectively.
Seek peer feedback. Share recordings in learning communities or language exchange groups. Constructive feedback from other learners and native speakers pinpoints issues you might miss, accelerating your pronunciation and intonation refinement.
Celebrate every milestone. Did you nail entrepreneur? Or maintain perfect intonation for 10 sentences? Celebrate with a treat, social media shout-out, or personal note. Acknowledging progress keeps you motivated and committed to continuous improvement.
Summary of key points. Shadowing techniques, varied styles, step-by-step practice, content selection, common mistakes and solutions, daily routines, goal setting, self-monitoring, and community engagement. Follow this framework to advance your spoken English efficiently.
Remember, shadowing is about training your brain and body to produce English naturally and confidently. Keep practicing, diversify materials, and maintain a growth mindset. Consistency and reflection turn shadowing from a technique into a lifelong tool for language mastery.
Thank you for listening to LearnEnglishPodcast.com. We hope this episode inspires you to start shadowing today and experience rapid improvement. Your practice today shapes your fluency tomorrow.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the LearnEnglishPodcast.com channel, share with friends, and leave a comment about your shadowing experience. Your engagement supports our growth and helps us create more valuable content for you.
Goodbye for now and happy learning. We'll see you next time on LearnEnglishPodcast.com. Keep shadowing, stay curious, and speak English boldly every day. Keep going.